Good morning. So today is going to be a full day of basically hybrid athlete training. Gonna run in the morning, gonna lift weights in the evening. So today I'm gonna be running, and today's Sunday, so it's long distance run. Now, before I begin, I want to show you something. So I actually bought these. These are my new Nikes running shoes. For some reason, when I run 5 or more K, my feet start burning, the front of my calf starts burning. So I thought that it might be the shoes, so I decided to go for new ones. I only ran with them for only a couple of times. So it feels like my calf is still burning and my foot is still burning. So it might be that I have something wrong with my foot muscles. So probably wasted a lot of money on these. But I'm gonna try them now for a longer distance and hopefully they will make a difference. Okay, so it seems that nothing changed because my feet are still burning. It honestly hurts a tiny bit to walk or run. So the issue is not the shoes, it's something else. So tiny bit sad that I spent a decent amount of money on something that did not fix the issue, but it is what it is. Okay, so even though 5K run prep is going really poorly, as you can see, at least one of my goals is almost achieved, and it's the bulking goal, reaching 95K, which is like 210 pounds. Today in the morning, I weighed in at 94, which is like 207. So I basically reached that. So at least I've done a single good thing. So the run is over. I came back home, took a shower, feel a tiny bit better now. I'm gonna be honest, I gave up on the second half of the run. Like after 5K, I spent a decent amount of time walking, and honestly, the more I run, the worse my time gets. So the total distance that I ran was 10.08 kilometers in 1 hour, 8 minutes and 50 seconds. So it's not really that bad. Most of the time I run this distance in like 1 hour and 2 minutes, 1 hour and 4 minutes. So it's nearly 5 minutes worse, which is bad, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Other thing is I can actually go ahead and weigh myself because even though I ran 10K, I haven't even eaten anything today, which is a real bad idea. But at least I'm gonna know my weight on an empty stomach. Okay, so 93K on an empty stomach. Let's say, my shorts and my shirt weigh a tiny bit. I was holding the camera. So I am just under 93. So I need to gain like 2 extra kilos to reach 95. But I think that I'm gonna move my goal from 95 to 100 kilos because I know like 95 is not that far off, and I know that, I can push for more weight. So yeah, gaining weight doesn't really help running. It does the opposite of that. But yeah, I'm gonna move the goalpost a tiny bit further. I'm gonna say that now I'm officially not bulking to 95 kilos, but I'm bulking to 100 kilos, which is I think 225 pounds. So now I'm gonna eat, rest, and then go off that. So it's after 7 right now, and I spent like the past 5 hours sleeping, eating, and watching Black Mirror. So right now I am kind of getting ready to hit the gym. Today's Sunday, and I'm gonna be doing chest and shoulders. I'm gonna be doing shoulders because I'm supposed to do shoulders, and I'm gonna be doing chest because, well, chest is my weak point, and I wanna get it, a tiny bit more balanced, just a tiny bit bigger, so my upper body would be a tiny bit more proportionate, because my chest is actually really small compared to my shoulders and arms. So I'm gonna try to work on that. Okay, so I'm finally in the gym. So because it's quite late, I'm going to try to keep it short but intense. Okay, so the workout was bad to say the least. Immediately when I started lifting, my energy basically went to 0, and the weights that are easy for me really quickly got really heavy. So what I did was just basically incline bench with 60 kilos, and then I moved up to 70, and just started repping that weight, resting for a bit, repping, trying to keep pace up, but did not manage to do so for long. And then I moved the overhead press with 40 kilos, and I just did a couple of sets, and yeah, that was a tiny bit much for me. I wanted to check in my physique, and I think nothing really changed. Seeing weak points, I really need to work on my side abs, my triceps, and my chest. And yeah, that's that. Now I'm really tired. I think I'm gonna hit the shower and jump in bed, or maybe I'm gonna play a tiny bit of video games because need to finish off Sunday evening with something fun. But yeah, I think I should figure out a way of balancing things out with my work, with running, and with lifting, because I believe that my body doesn't recover enough. Because I don't think I am still working out in that meathead way where it's like do as much as you can, just work, not really taking rest too much into consideration, because I work a physical job, then I run, and then I lift weights every day. I don't run every day, I lift weights every day. So yeah, my body is under a lot of basically stress, not stress, under a lot of, well, physical stress. And yeah, I feel like I'm starting to break down a tiny bit. So I need to start working on changing that. I'm basically just getting better at letting my body recover. So basically that's gonna be it for today. If you watched this video, thank you for watching. It didn't really work out the way I wanted, but well, it is what it is. I haven't uploaded in a while, so I need to do that. So yeah, even though it was not really a good day for working out, still a workout. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you next time.